Welcome to the ArmaniTalks podcast. I'm your host, ArmaniTalks. In this podcast, I'm helping you level up your 5 soft skills: public speaking, storytelling, social dynamics, emotional intelligence, and creativity. 5 soft skills for you to change your life forever, skyrocket your confidence along the way. In today's episode, we're entering the world of social skills, and I'm going to be talking about the credit bandit. I've been very amazed to see my time working on ArmaniTalks and how a lot of people are more than willing to give me credit for things I feel like I didn't even do. Every now and then, I'll get a DM from someone who says, ArmaniTalks, you have helped me overcome speech anxiety. Due to your account, I joined Toastmasters, overcame the fear of public speaking, and soon I got 3 different promotions, all because of you. I'm like, all because of me? No, fam, that's all because of you. I served a very little part in your journey. Other times, it'll be a good friend. One of my closest friends, to this day, he will continuously give me props for him getting into business. He's like, I still remember it like it was yesterday. I was struggling at this point in my life. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I hated my job. And here was Armani. He was working on this one particular business, and I wanted to know more about it. I thought he was going to shoo me away because I thought he said that was his thing. But instead, he opened his doors and he gave me information that changed my life forever. I'm thinking, what the heck? I did all that? I didn't know I was doing all of that. I simply sent over some YouTube videos your way. There are groups of people who are more than willing to give other people credit, and the person getting the credit is like, really? I didn't know I did that. The opposite is also true. There's another group of people who are very quick to take credit from others. Imagine this. Imagine that you're chilling with a crew and you see that one of your buddies is dressed up very nice. So you ask this buddy for some fashion tips. He gives it to you. A couple of weeks goes on by. You up your fashion game. And then this buddy, he's like, aren't you glad that you got a better fashion sense because of me? And then you think, oh yeah, you did give me some advice, didn't you? And when you review what this person just told you, at first, it seems like a compliment that this person gave you props for your wardrobe. But if you look closer, this person was really giving himself a compliment. He's taking credit for your fashion sense. Now, this is a very harmless way of looking at it, but it can easily increase in maliciousness. That's what I've noticed. Some people will take credit for your career choice, for your promotion, for the partner that you chose, for why your relationship fell apart. They'll be like, oh, I'm the reason for the divorce. And you'll be thinking, what the heck? This guy just wants to take credit. He doesn't really care about my life. He really cares about the attention being on him. This is what I call a credit bandit. And you want to be very aware because every now and then, when we're thinking about taking credit for someone else's work, we think it's very blunt. It's very obvious. We think of the phrase plagiarism. In school, if we ever heard that phrase plagiarism, we knew that someone was in trouble. But in the real world, it's not always that blunt. It's very subtle. The credit bandit makes it seem as though they're giving you a compliment, while in reality, they're giving themselves a compliment. Is this episode resonating a little too much with you? Are you someone who may be a credit bandit? If so, you need to watch out. Because as I said in the beginning of this episode, plenty of human beings are more than willing to give you credit, especially if you help them out. Sure, there are certain people who will never be grateful, but high character individuals want to give you credit. So no need to take the credit so prematurely. Instead, let them grow into whatever advice that you gave them and allow them to hone your principles, really understand what you said, then in the future, if you really did play a big role, then they will give you that credit. I get it. It hurts when you did so much for someone and they don't even acknowledge it, but it is what it is. Give away advice freely. Don't be thinking, okay, I'm going to give away this advice only if this guy gives me credit in the future, because now you're playing a lose-lose game, my friend. Do not be a credit bandit. This is a social sin, and this is a very quick way for you to plummet your likability. Instead, give advice freely, and every now and then, provide value by accident. Be one of those people who doesn't even know when you're giving advice. And when someone comes up to you and says, bro, you changed my life with that one talk you gave me, you're like, huh? I did? All right, well, that's cool. And then you go about your day. That's how a winner moves. So be a winner, my friend. If you enjoyed today's talk, be sure to subscribe for the ArmaniTalks free daily newsletter for more insights into social skills. This newsletter also discusses topics on public speaking, emotional intelligence, creativity, and much more. Join the tribe by checking out the link in the description box or go on ArmaniTalks.com/newsletter and sign up today. Thank you very much for joining the ArmaniTalks podcast, and I'll catch you next time.